Gemini, to the Temple of Consciousness. My name is Ava, and I'm going to be your oracle and spiritual guide. Thank you for your viewership, and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I've just recently returned to these readings, and so I've lost a lot of subscribers, and I would appreciate very much if you enjoyed the following reading that you subscribe and help me reestablish my numbers, which I lost because for those of you who are new, I just recently moved here to the big island of Hawaii, and I am broadcasting from my off-grid cabin at the very most eastern point of the Hawaiian chain, in a very remote and quiet, peaceful, natural, pure environment. And it's extremely inspirational. I plan many things with this channel. I am now going to bring you a forecast using the tarot, which I've been doing on YouTube for about 9 years. And but I'm adding a yoga pose at the end of it that correlates or is associated with or will help in some way with the energy that is revealed by the reading. And then I'm going to give you yoga mudra. And yesterday I gave you one that brings back lost items, people, places. And while I was practicing the mudra, I found a very important document that I had misplaced almost instantly. Mudras are hand gestures, and the hand is a vital extension of your soul. It is what does. It is what creates. It is what brings joy or pain to you or the world. So I have decided that that's a lovely way to physicalize or make physical, physicalize, if there's such a word, to make physical the reading, not leave it in the abstract. Someone also complained that I had dropped my astrology forecast using the planets Mars and Venus exclusively. But I've decided that I'd like to include that, but not while I'm doing the reading. That is not in the same video, because it would make these videos very long. So I'm going to do an entire video on all the star signs and the repercussions of those transits of Mars and Venus, and I'll do that before the readings, and that way I can always reference what has been revealed in those videos. So that's the housekeeping update. So please subscribe, and I have private personal readings as well. You can help support this this venture of mine out here, and help me to bring to you the beauty of Hawaii in a very loving and spiritual context. So that's the future of this channel. And let's get to the future of Gemini. Gemini, this is a reading that's relevant to you. If your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign is Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's just shuffle a little bit. And I hope you're well. Gemini, I've had some partners who were Gemini. And I'd like to mention that Geminis are one of the most intriguing signs. They're elf-like youth and vitality at any age is really remarkable. They retain their physical beauty as well for a long time because of their sort of youthful spirit. They're intellectually, missed a card here. They're intellectually vibrant and often comedic, entertaining people. But they can be very dramatic as well. So you're a host of wonderful attributes, Gemini. So let's see what the future holds for you. Let's see. All right. This is a very simple 4-card spread. And the first card represents the theme, the subject, the focus of the month of April 2025 for you, Gemini. Oh, I think it was Virgo who got this one also. So look at that. That is the wish fulfillment card, the happiness card, the achievement card. This is the card of your dreams coming true and your concerns and your fears melting away. It's a card of celebration, bringing together friends and family to celebrate your achievement, your accomplishment. He's fat and happy. Yes, it's often about a little bit of overindulgence, over-celebrating as well. Your glee, your excitement is sort of uncontainable. You should take time, though, to have fun, to enjoy the consequences of your dedication and sacrifice, all the sacrifices that you've made to come to this achievement. Let yourself feel the joy of it. This is success, financial security. This is the realization of a goal. It's also perhaps the exchange of property, buying and selling of property, profitable. It's also about inheritance or receiving a lump sum of money that will help you establish a more secure future. So you're going to be very happy in April. So let's see what the challenge, the specific challenge of the month may be. And we have the ace, the ace of wands, the ace of fire. the beginning of a job, a new creative project, a new venture, a new adventure, a new love. It's about the beginning of inspiration, of being inspired. This is your challenge, to realize that there's an opportunity right now for you, a really potentially productive opportunity is being presented to you, and you have to step up to the plate. You have to release your fear, release your self-doubt, self-incrimination. Realize that what you've been doing is actually paying off, and that you simply have to release yourself from any chains of doubt. Imbibe the joy, the feeling of abundance and plenty, and that you're secure, and that you can actually share your good fortune with others. This is about just letting the spirit, the seed of creativity, spawn within you. Aces are always the seed, the very beginning, where you start something and nurture it. There's little sprouts growing out of the wand. You're at the very beginning of something that is tremendously exciting. And so you should acknowledge that and let that grow within you. Let the excitement grow, let the creative spirit grow, and just move with it. Trust it. Be at home with success. Don't fight it, and don't doubt yourself. Geminis are extraordinarily talented and quick to learn new things. So it's about learning a new skill, perhaps a new way of approaching your career, or maybe it's an entire change of career, or something dramatic happens within your career sphere. And it's just about being ready and having the right attitude, the attitude of self-confident, almost like an aggressive force, because aces are very aggressive, sort of like, instead of being shy and showing that maybe you're a little hesitant to take on all the responsibilities that will come. Nonetheless, this is instructing you from your angels that you should just go for it, do it, and come what may. All right, so let's continue with the reading and move to the position of the unexpected. What's going to surprise you this month in April? Oh, all right, well, to every party, there must be an end. Surprising is that after the celebration, after the creative juices within you are electrified. You have to face the daunting tasks of integrating yourself into a traditional system, learning the doctrine of that traditional system, be that a corporate system, a religious system, an educational system, a familial family system. It's about you finding your role and function within that system and providing value to the system. This is also a pope, and he's got his disciples at his feet. It's about a hierarchy of power. Where are you in this hierarchy of power? Finding your place there. If you identify as the pope, the leader, the teacher, the guru, then you have to assume that role with confidence, with a sense of seriousness, really, because it's a serious card. And if your role is the disciple, you have to humble yourself and learn. Ask your mentors, the people who are in the position of knowing, who are better, who are more expert than you, to ask for their assistance so that you can learn and you can assume a higher position in that hierarchy. And that's the more serious aspect of this reading, because otherwise it's just flames and excitement and dancing and celebrations. And so you come back to earth and you realize what's needed to actually, following the ACE, to initiate into your role, into your function here in the scenario, in the scene, in the situation. All right? And what is the outcome? What will be the result of all this? And you have the 9, another 9, a 9 of Pentacles. Here we see a wealthy woman, and she is in her garden, full of pentacles. Pentacles represent material wealth, resources, objects, things that are produced by one's labor, one's effort. And there's a long effort here to get to this stage where you can pretty much relax in your perfect garden and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So, apart from the adaptation that needs to be implemented into this knowledge, more traditional knowledge base, be that of any realm, corporate, educational. Hold on. My lights always go out here. There you are. So that is the more gravitas of the reading, where you have to take these responsibilities. You have to learn and adapt and present value and function within a system. And here, you go home and you buy yourself those things that you always felt you couldn't afford before. You let go of the sense of worry and anticipation of the worst, you let those feelings go and you just enjoy the present, the abundance that the universe is bestowing upon you. This is a reality that is a very strong potential. The future is merely potentialities, probabilities. These probabilities have a certain amount of force in themselves, but you must be open to them. And your mind either can be a force of attraction to the highest probabilities, or they can be a deflection of them, a force that prevents them from manifesting. It's mind over matter, always. And what a reading does is it shows you the strongest potentials that are looming on the edge of the probable world, which is the future. We are becoming the future. We are moving into the future at every moment. And our mind is either a gateway to the highest probable future, or it becomes a block. You have to remove self-doubt. You have to believe. You have to have faith. You have to have faith that the world is not random, that who you are, how you feel, what you think, all have enormous influence on the ultimate manifestation of your destiny, your fate, your reason for being here. And we all have either a reason that is known to you or a reason that is unknown to you as to why you are here. But there's always a reason. And to fulfill the destiny that you came in with, your mind must be your ally and not your enemy. So I wish you all the best for this extraordinary month. 2 9s. Look at all that joy. Be ready for it. Accept it. And may all your months be filled with joy, abundance, pleasure, and success. Thank you for coming to the reading. There'll be a yoga pose that's addressing, correlated with, associated with this reading, and yoga mudra as well. So thank you, and thank you so much, by the way, all those who have donated, thank you. And I must always ask now for donations because I've moved to the edge of the world. There's no work out here that I can. It's 1,000 yoga teachers in the Hawaiian Islands. So I'm going to do all my work on the internet and on this channel, and perhaps I'll even have to create another for the kind of expose I want done on this island, which is so beautiful. You have no idea how beautiful this island is. I lived on Maui for 18 years, which is why I came back to the islands. But I've never really lived on this island. And this island has beauty that is, in a way, supernatural. Feels supernatural. And I'd like to show that to you and to bring a spiritual overtone to the expose of Hawaii. And so I need your help, please. If you could donate any amount that feels right. I have a donation, a love donation button below, or you can go to my website, grandcentralhealing.com, and at the bottom of the front page is a sort of open donation button. Or you could purchase a private and personal reading from me. And what I do is I create a audio file of your reading. And I send it to you via your email, so you always have a record of it. And I have several kinds of readings, relationship readings, career readings, a 4-card spread like this one, which is very affordable at $25. So there's a host of readings that you could choose from. And all you do is send me your heartfelt question, and then I put that question to your guardian angel, and we see what advice they may have for you. I believe very much in angels. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to find the strength to be here without my angels. So thank you very much for coming to the reading, and namaste and aloha. So welcome, Gemini, to your yoga posture for the month of April 2025. And this pose is going to be associated with the tarot reading that you've just received. In that reading, the focus was on pleasure, on joy, on celebration, on accomplishment, on fun. And for the body to be able to respond to this high emotional level, it has to be free of tension, free of blockages. And primarily, your blockages that are held in your shoulders and down your spine, in your back, down your back, into the hip sockets. And a pose that addresses these areas and releases the tension from them is the pose called the cat-cow, where you literally undulate the spine as if it were a water current, sort of bringing in total fluidity to the spine, allowing then your primary conduit of energy, which is your spine, to deliver the message of joy to the rest of your body. So, we begin. First, let me come up like this. We come up on all fours. I think the best way is for me to show you this way. Pressing down into the arms, the hands are directly underneath the shoulder sockets, and the knees are underneath your hip sockets. Your back is flat. You exhale deeply through the mouth several times till you gain your composure. And then with this pose, the table pose, we then start at the hips. You relax your hip sockets and you drop your hips down. You drop your belly and you drop your chest. You press into the arms and hold the shoulders away from your ears. You drop. Then you look up. You can feel your spine compressing, the vertebrae pressing against each other. You look up, keeping the chest down, belly down, and the hips tilted down. Then you press your legs out at the hip sockets, push down into the arms, and you take several deep breaths abdominally from here. Inhaling as we express the abdominal wall out. Exhaling as we draw it in. Inhale, we express the abdominal wall out, we look up. Press the hips out. Hold. Hold your breath. Exhale, relaxing the hips, we tilt the hips up, pushing down into the arms. We drop the head, and at the same time, we lift the center of the back straight up. We drop the head down, we adjust. We arc the spine up, we adjust. We open up the vertebra, and we pull up. We lift up. We pull up. Breathe several small breaths. Inhaling, we drop the hips, belly, chest. Keep the arms strong. Look upwards and press the hips out. Hold your breath. Exhale, release, lift the hips, drop the head, push into the arms, arc the spine up, open up the vertebra. Feel it through the spine. Draw the abdominal wall in. Exhale completely. Inhale, drop. Look up. Press out. Exhale. Pull up. Draw the abdominal wall in. Arc up. Exhale. Inhale, down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We undulate like the waves in the ocean. We undulate. We hold the inhalation, pressing the hips out, looking up. Exhale, we release, we tilt the hips up, we draw the abdominal wall in, we press down into the arms, we arc up, drawing the abdominal wall in. We release, we point the tailbone to the back and the crown of the head forward. We sit back on our heels. We draw the arms in as we pull the torso up. We lay the hands over the knees. I'm going to face you, and I'm going to separate the legs and roll the shoulders up. Inhale up. Exhale, release the tension from your shoulders. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll back, roll down. Make this complete. Feel it through the shoulders. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Place your hands on your knees, and now let me show you the mudra for the month of April 2025. This is a very simple mudra, and it will bring to you your wish. It grants wishes. It brings blessings. So you take the hand, the left hand, and you extend it out, and you turn the palm up, and you hang it down, like that. The other hand just rests on your thigh or on your knee. And you just extend the palm out, and you receive in the palm of your hand. You take about 10 deep breaths, exhaling, inhaling through the nose. Now you envision that which you most desire coming to you through the palm of your hand. When you inhale, pull it in. When you exhale, distribute it through your whole body. Bring in the good. Bring in joy. Bring in happiness. Bring in love. We take a deep breath and we bring our hands to prayer, and we bow in gratitude for the gifts of love and of God. Thank you for coming. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please come back next month or drop a note and let me know how you feel after these mudras, after these poses. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next month.